Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, chewies and chewettes. I apologize if today my voice is not optimal, but I'm a little bit sick. Estoy un poquito enfermo. If you guys want any information in Spanish, si quieren alguna información en español, awesome. Today we got a full day of news. There's a lot of things happening, guys. Muchas cosas pasando. Let me look at my notes. Let's get it going, guys. Good morning, fam. Quick vibe check before the bell. Futures are basically flat, so slightly green after a batch of softer jobs signals. Claims up a touch, and August job cuts rose. All of this is coming from Seeking Alpha, guys. You already know that's my source of news. And bonds eased a bit. Meanwhile, gold just ripped to an all-time high, and silver crossed $40 on safe haven demand. Actually, we can take a look at gold real quick. XAU USD is at 3,550, as you already know, guys. We have called it out that this was in a strong rally. On the equity side, Google popped big. Let's take a look at Google real quick. So Google is currently at $228, guys, pre-market, after dodging the harshest remedies in that antitrust case. And NVDA stays the story. NVDA currently at 170.65, guys. Chinese platforms still want those H2Os despite pressure. We'll sweep the pre-market Heatmap, then hop into the crypto bubbles. ABTC's wild debut, Coinbase launching a Max 7 plus crypto futures index, and custody news from a major US bank. Let's roll. So the futures SPX 0.1% up, NDX 0.1, and the Dow negative 0.1. Yields drift lower, 10-year around 4.19%, 2-year 3.61. Labor job cuts plus 39% year over year in August. Claims nudge up, and Q2 productivity revised, labor cost revised down, trade deficit widen. Takeaway: growth cooling at the edges, keeps rate cut hopes alive without screaming recession. Now let's get back to Google, guys. Google. Yesterday we closed at 230. Google leading after the ruling, no Chrome divestiture. Court wants more data sharing but not the breakup. And Apple gets relief via its search deal staying intact. And Apple staying at 237.48. Apple actually looking very, very good. And I apologize, guys, I'm a little bit sick, but you already know I'm dedicated to this, to YouTube. NVIDIA, ladies and gentlemen, closing yesterday 170.62. Still the center of gravity. Chinese firms Alibaba, ByteDance, and others still want NVIDIA AI chips. H2O now watching a potential B3OA. Demand signal remains strong even with policy noise. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you, Clapper Joes. Appreciate it, my bro. Now let's go to defensive metals. We already know that gold has reached an all-time high, 3,551, as you can see, guys. Gold is a little bit expensive to trade, but with gold at 3,550s, check miners and royalty names on the heat map for sympathy, guys. Okay, so keep an eye on that. Now, AI hardware servers, watch Dell. Let's take a look at Dell. See how Dell is doing. It's at 123.75, and watch SMCI, super microcomputer, currently at $40.14. Definitely something to watch out. Not loving what it's doing, but definitely keep an eye if we get to create a higher low here or a support. So follow through after Dell's AI server outlook hike, even with margin worries. Consumer and other, keep an eye on names reacting to ads, brands, catalysts. Separate note, American Eagle flagged big traction from celebrity campaigns. So American Eagles, guys, I know I'm talking about a little bit of everything, but American Eagle actually looking good. You can see the support that we created, and we got even a 2-pole oscillator buy signal. We are trying to break out of this trend line here. From 13, we are at 17.59, guys. Look at that. We can go back to 38, but keep in mind, any push up with a gap can mean pullbacks, okay? So that's what usually happens. Welcome, Lavesh. Good to see you, my bro. I'm a little bit sick, bro, but still going for it, bro. So we already talked about NVIDIA. Like I said, guys, let's reiterate what I said. Look at the daily. Story today is in the print is demand durability. So Chinese platforms reportedly still placing monitoring orders from H2O and asking about the B3OA path. That keeps the AI capex cycle narrative intact. Also, US rev share on China H2Os is a wrinkle, but customers still chasing NVIDIA stack. Welcome, Dark Anchor. Good to see you. Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Yay, you're free from the exam. How did it go? And as mentioned, Judge ruled no forced Chrome divestiture. Google must share some search data, avoid exclusivity, but the worst case breakup risk faded. Apple gets a tailwind with its search revenue pipeline looking steadier heading into September 9 iPhone Watch event. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Now let's talk about crypto, guys. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, currently hovering at 110,000, almost 111. Flows supported by institutional rails. US Bank reignites Bitcoin custody for fund managers and ETFs. American Bitcoin, guys, ABTC. Let's take a look at that. A new hairstyle? Yeah, I cut my hair, yeah. But bro, I'm a little bit sick, honestly. American Bitcoin. So American Bitcoin debut fireworks halted multiple times on volatility. Eric and Don Jr. Trump stake valued $1.5 billion at close after day one. New public proxy for Bitcoin mining exposure. Now let's go to Coinbase. Coinbase currently at 301.55. So Coinbase is launching Max 7 Plus Crypto Equity Index Futures September 22nd. 10 components at 10% each. NVIDIA, Apple, Google, Amazon, Meta, Tesla, Coinbase plus Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Nice bridge product for crossover exposure. Also in the Bitcoin news, Winklevoss Europe angle, a Bitcoin treasury firm listing in Amsterdam via reverse merger. Another signal Europe's opening more institutional doors. And ETF flow, SoFi. Let's take a look at SoFi real quick. What's my P&L for today? Nothing, bro. What are you talking about? My P&L for today, the market hasn't even opened. But I can tell you what I've done in the week. Do you want to know, bro? Rich really? Rich really, if you're gonna be over here trolling, I don't need your vibes, bro. I don't like if you're trolling, it's okay, I don't mind. But you know, like if you understood what my live streams are about, maybe you will have a better perspective. And maybe you will speak or express yourself a little bit differently. So just to let me pause my notes just to give you context. So I produce music, I do YouTube videos, I invest personally, And all of the live streams that I do in here are personal notes for myself. If you want to be part of it, that's amazing. I love it. If you are over here criticizing, it's all right. I'm open to criticism, but don't be coming over here, bro. Yeah, I'm making money with trades, but I'm not sharing all of that information to you because you know why? I'm not a financial advisor. I am taking my own trades, okay? I make my own trades. I can show you some of my good trades. But anyways, I don't want to stop right now for this conversation. Let me finish real quick with what to watch next. So data today, ISM services, prices paid component for inflation polls, jobs, softening signals set the mood into payrolls Friday. Guys, very, very careful. NFP Friday. NVDA, any chatter around B30A, sampling timing, any China licensing updates. Alphabet, Apple, follow through after the ruling pop. And crypto, ABTC day to trade Bitcoin action if equities wobble. And that's gonna be it for all of the news that I had. I actually got a video that I want to record about SENS, which is a long-term investment that I'm putting in. But let me tell you, bro, this is one of those. So yesterday I entered SENS, and if you don't know what it is about, well, maybe you will do your due diligence, you know, do your own research. But I entered at 44 cents, already at 49 cents. This is a penny stock, and this is a glucose monitoring system. It's the competition for Dexcom, and we are getting a lot of news. Okay, another one that we are making good profits is Rivian. Entries at 12, right now at 14. And one of the most amazing trades that we've done over here in this channel, 35 cents TeraWolf, currently at 8.86. So I don't invest. I'm not intraday trader. I'm a swing trader. I'm a long-term investor. So I don't care about these YouTubers or even TikTokers that talk about, oh, I'm making this much money, blah, blah. I don't even sell a course. This is all for my own research, guys, and you're part of the conversation, okay? Yeah, this is not financial advice, correct. Wait, what? Tianhua? What the heck? No, bro, I'm not a scammer. What are you talking about? Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my perspective, okay? I appreciate that, bro. I'm actually Puerto Rican, guys, so I'm a Puerto Rican, bro. I live in Chicago. I can give you a little bit of context of my story. So I used to have my own business in Puerto Rico. I am a web developer first. I used to do websites, digital marketing, and I moved to Chicago after Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico. I lost my business. I closed my business because I had to, and I moved to Chicago on a friend's sofa for about almost a year. I started looking for a job, and I started working as a project manager, and currently I'm a technology manager, and I've been doing music since I was 14 years old. Currently I'm making my own music. So basically investing for me has been the bloodstream for my projects. My projects consist of 2 YouTube channels. One is this one where I talk about the market, blogs, food. I do whatever I want in this channel, honestly, anything that is my passion. And I actually post my videos and music videos in this channel. And I got King David, where it's all about gaming. I've been gaming since the NES era, bro. So that's where I'm at. And I'm not looking for drama. I'm a little bit sick today, guys, so I apologize if my voice is not the best. Anyways, let's take a look at the crypto market, crypto bubbles, and let's take a look at the stock market heat map and see how the markets are looking when it's open. Boricua, yes sir, soy Boricua, bro. But I'm a rare Boricua because I don't like Bad Bunny. Okay, so the stock market heat map is not looking that bad. I mean, we got a lot of red, more red than green, More gray than red though. So AVGO is up. Amazon is actually up 3.4%. Meta 2.6. Sorry guys. Let's see. Wow, CRM is actually down 7.8%. Very, very bad. Over here, DHR negative 3%. So not that beautiful, not that beautiful. And the crypto bubbles, let's take a look at the last day. So it seems like we're more red than green. Look at that. BNKR is actually up. MMPLX, Pundix, Pump. Pump is actually making a lot of noise here. Currently a 0.004438. It's 41% up. Look at that for a month. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me see your suggestions and see what you got, bro. Check ABBY. Bro, ABBY, I can't speak about ABBY too much, but yeah, ABBY's always been a buy. They are literally like in an eternal uptrend, bro. I can't speak much about this, but yeah, it's an eternal uptrend, bro. Is it a buy now? Not necessarily. We're at resistance, so any pull, any retracement is gonna be a buy-in opportunity. I do believe they pay dividends. I'm not quite sure, but maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they have dividends. There you go. So you already know, Richie. Really? There you go. Let's take a look at VNG. So you say Banachai Group Public? Is this the one that you're talking about? This one, bro? Oh, right. It's not looking good for me, man. I don't know if this is it, but I can tell you some things that I see. Oh, VIG? Got you. Oh, Vanguard. Bro, I invest eternally in Vanguard, bro. I got Vanguard in one of my portfolios. So I got different portfolios. I got like my, you already know, 401k, my Roth IRA. I got like my penny stock portfolio, my daily portfolio, whatever. VIG is always gonna be a buy for me, even though we're a little bit overbought. Any pullbacks, just get it, bro. Get that bread, you know what I mean? Any pullbacks, the opportunity, bro. If it goes back, look, I see that it went back to the 200 EMA at 170s. But, you know, $40, this actually pays dividends, so it should be fun. Buy the dip, sell the rip. There you go, bro. You got the right mentality. See that, bro? Now we're connecting. See that, bro? You just gotta have the conversation. And I'm not recording, but I'm getting goosebumps. I don't know if it's because I'm sick or because we're connecting. You know what I mean? UNG. Dímelo, Dark Anchor. Tell me, bro. United States Natural Gas Fund. $13.12. This is the one. There's some key things that I'm starting to see. Like right from the bat, I can't tell you a lot about this one, right? Otro un boricua. Let's go. You're bro. Bro, that's so freaking funny. Bro, you just made my day. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Gracias. En español o en inglés. Oh, that's so funny, bro. My teacher has hope on me, bro. I always told you you're talented, bro. And everybody who's a subscriber of mine, I know they're talented because we connect in some way. I'm telling you, bro. It's not something that I don't know. I'm not a psychic or anything. It's just that I know my subscribers are very, very talented, and are gonna be, you know, somebody important in our lifetime, bro. I don't know, bro. I got that feeling, bro. People that follow me are smart. By the way, I'm just doing technical, so you must know a little bit more than me, okay? I love it. Me encanta. Boricua en la casa, bro. So there's a few things that I'm watching here. I don't know about this one. It's a little bit sideways right now in the RSI. Two-pole oscillator gave us a buy over here at 1187 for the monthly time frame, but so we crossed over here. We went up. No, we can actually go down a little bit more, but let's look at the weekly though. Okay, the weekly is getting ready, bro. I will say just wait for the weekly to get you a buy signal. We're getting there. We're getting there. So watch this trend line, bro. That's it. Watch this trend line. If that trend line gets broken, you're good, bro. Plus, you're already in an area where, if you look to the past, we're not totally oversold, but the RSI is almost about to cross in the weekly. And we already did cross in the daily. So that's something that I would want to watch out for. And if you look at the range, if we get a good break, it's about 83% at least to the previous resistance. If we go to the 200 EMA, which is another resistance, previous support, that can become a resistance. You can see support can become resistance. That's about 165%. So good eye, bro. Good eye. Dímelo, Heya. Heya. How you doing, bro? Stop the cap. X is a hold. UNG is a hold. Yeah. Heya, heya en la casa, bro. Do you know about warrants? Not necessarily, bro. You're back from vacation? Let's go. How was your vacation, bro? Oh, guys, take it easy, bro. In the chat, take it easy. I don't wanna have any issues with anybody here, bro. Wow, 17% minimum. OSXQ. Let's take a look at that. OSXQ? Is that right? I'm feeling a little bit sick, bro. Sadly. For some reason I can't find it here, but I believe you. I gotta do a video about SENS, bro. Maybe you get interested in this one. It's a penny stock, but I wanna do a video because some people are starting to call it this is dead, and I actually don't think this is dead. This is actually starting to become a little bit alive. Actually, let me look at one more thing. See if there's any. Okay, I want to do a video about SENS. Currently at 48 cents. Oh, OXS. Okay, let me look at that real quick before I do the video, because I gotta go after this. Oxford Square Capital 221 21. Bro, this is a right now this is a penny stock, obviously. Which see, like, literally at the support level. It's oversold too. Oh, it's starting to cross the RSI here. I'll keep an eye on it, bro. I'll keep it in my watch list. Let me go ahead and do a video real quick. Just do $50 and tell me what you think. I love Ford as well. It pays great dividends and it's affordable. I love it. I love it that you're thinking about dividends, bro. This is a bit right now, buying the dip. Yeah, he's bro, he's speaking the trader's language, bro. And he's Boricua, bro. He's from Puerto Rico, too. This is Latin money. Moves 101. I love it, bro. How much I'm gonna buy $50. I'm gonna buy $50 because of you, bro. Because you're a Boricua. That's crazy. Okay, let me do a video real quick. So you guys have a little bit of perspective on this. Let's go. You get in on the open and get out at like 3. Okay. Market open already, bro. Okay. Let me do this video real quick, bro. It is a... Let me lower the music so we don't have music in the recording. Y dice así. Hey team, it's David. If you follow SENS or CGM Tech, this one matters. We just got a notice that PHC Holdings is signing an MOU to transfer the Eversense commercialization back to Senseonics. I'll explain what that means, why it could help long term, and the risks right now. Ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, chewies and chewettes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, so you get notified every time we're online. So PHC, the parent of Essentia, had been running the commercial side of Eversense, the implantable continuous glucose monitor. They're now stepping back. Senseonics will take the sales marketing wheel directly. Translation: SENS gains control over pricing, positioning, and go-to-market strategy. No middle layer. Actually, let me see if I can get the... This is what I want. Just make sure that looks correct. Okay. Alignment. One company, one playbook. Faster iterations on messaging, product launches, and provider education. Economics. More of the revenue pie could flow to SENS if they execute. No revenue share toll booth. Focus. Eversense has unique strengths. Long wear sensor, reduce insertions. SENS can push those differentiators hard. But obviously, guys, obviously, there's gonna be some risks. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. Near-term risks. Build out costs. Standing up a sales force is expensive. Salaries, training, territory coverage, payer contracting. Execution is not just sales, market access, prior auth, clinic onboarding. That takes time. Transition dip. Handoffs can slow momentum. Expect some choppiness before a smoother run rate. Okay, now let's get the news here. Because Barclay, here you go. Barclays put out a $1.50 price target recently. And we got more news. Here you go. Senseonics guided 34 to 38 million FY revenue. Brian Hansen named Chief Commercial Officer to steer the go-to market. Okay. What I'm watching next. Exact dates for the handover and how quickly SENS fields reps. Coverage and reimbursement. Any wins with payers, Medicare that widen access. Provider adoption. Are endos booking more Eversense insertions? Training cadence matters. And lastly, marketing push. Clear, consistent messaging versus the patchwork we've seen before. My base case, this is net positive long term if execution is solid. More control can unlock Eversense's story. Short term, I'm racing for volatility, while SENS spends to ramp. If you hold SENS or trade it, tell me your take. Bull thesis or still on the sidelines. Drop a comment, smash like, so more holders see this. And sub if you want fast breakdowns like this. I'll pin key updates in the comments. But anyways. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Or hold for X div date. That's good. That's good, Rich. Really. King, what's your favorite Italian brain rot? I think it's Ballerina Cappuccina. King, when you live on the other account? A little bit later, bro, in the afternoon. King, is Donald Trump close trading on India? I think he's imposing some tariffs. He's raising the tariffs because they were doing business with some other countries that he didn't want to. I hope that the relationship with India becomes better, honestly. But right now, obviously, it's not that great. It's not doing phenomenal. But we'll see. We'll have to wait, bro. There's a lot of things happening right now in the world. September is not the best month for investing, but this year has been very crazy, bro. Very, very crazy. US oil 63.21, gold 3,547. Look at Euro USD, up and down, super volatile, waiting for that NFP on Friday. Bitcoin 110,485. Bro, the market is not doing great today. Amazon is actually good, 234. Amazon is doing amazing. Look at that. Let's see if we break that resistance. Tesla is at 334. Hopefully we'll see something good. Disney, I'm keeping an eye on Disney, 117. Disney may have some good movies coming up as well. That will bring a lot of money. AT&T, 29.53. Wow, bro, amazing. Look at that. Very, very good. And, bro, SENS, I mean, it went up. Now we are retracing. Like I said, bro, every time we leave a gap behind, we got to go back down. We reached 50 cents and now back to 47. But that's going to be it for me today, my bros. I'm going to get in on that OXSQ, bro. Okay, you said, my view is buy things that are core material. I agree with that. That's why with technology, let's say for a computer, like an Apple computer, you not only need the computer, you need the components of a computer. That's why you got to keep an eye on NVDA. NVIDIA does the graphic processing units. And that's why you got to keep an eye on something like Intel or AMD because they make the CPUs. So I agree with that. And obviously, for you to create those components, you need gold or you need other type of materials as well. IBM? Yeah, IBM is a good one too. Long term. Always long term. Oop, brother. What am I doing? No. I was comparing the chart. So IBM is at 244. So IBM created a higher high over here 296. If it gets to retrace, bro, oof, I will say, bro, 205, 190s, 140s will be great price points. Because if you go back up, look, let's say you go over here and you go back up, that's about 44%. And if you were to drop a little bit more, 150s, that's about 90%. And this is a long-term investment. Like IBM, I mean, what can I say, bro? Since 60s, it's going up. I mean, it did retrace over here in 93, but IBM is too powerful, bro. Too powerful. Because the relationship between India and USA is not good right now. That is true, bro. That is true. Because Donald Trump told India not to buy Russian oil, but India kept buying more Russian oil. Exactly, that's it. And X, talking about X, and United States Steel Corporation. Super bullish. This is super bullish. Yeah, this is looking good, bro. Bro, the entry was at 38. Right now we're at resistance, but look at that monthly, bro. It's looking like it wants to break out. And before, in 2008, we were at 190s. Bro, this is crazy. This can actually go parabolic. Yeah, this is looking good. Your girlfriend told you to cut her hair? Cut your hair, bro. Always listen to your girlfriend, bro. Unless she wants to keep all the money. If she does that, no. Get out. Yeah, I think this makes sense. So X looks good, and even like you said, the other one, I'm gonna put $50 in it. Let's see. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I gotta run, start working. You already know, my friends. I appreciate you all. Thank you for taking the opportunity and reviewing the charts with me. If you have any comments, suggestions, go ahead and submit them in the comment section. I really appreciate you all. You already know, we do the videos con mucho amor. And as always, have a beautiful day. Let's go.